Wealth is not merely defined by the amount of money in a bank account or the size of an investment portfolio. It represents the creation of security, freedom, and a fulfilling life. This concept is known as financial imagineering. As with anything worthwhile, achieving wealth comes with a cost. The price is paid through personal sacrifices. For those ready to move beyond living paycheck to paycheck and toward building a more secure financial future, it becomes necessary to exchange comfort and convenience for growth and opportunity. The path to wealth accumulation demands intentional, often uncomfortable changes in both lifestyle and mindset. One of the first sacrifices is comfort itself. In the early stages, wealth and comfort rarely coexist. A common trait among successful individuals is their willingness to embrace discomfort long before it becomes familiar. Safety, risk avoidance, and the pursuit of ease often lead to stagnation. Real progress begins by stepping into the unknown. Whether it involves launching a side business, attending networking events, or pursuing a bold idea, these steps open doors. Repeating the same actions yields the same results. Transformation requires change. Another essential sacrifice is instant gratification. Although skipping a small purchase like a daily coffee may seem insignificant, the principle of consistent, deliberate trade-offs creates significant impact over time. Wealth develops quietly through steady, long-term decisions. This may mean delaying the upgrade to a larger home, keeping an older vehicle, or choosing to cook at home rather than dine out. These choices are not acts of deprivation, but intentional redirection. Redirecting small amounts of money into savings or investments strengthens the habit of prioritizing future security over fleeting pleasure. Over time, this habit is one of the foundational elements of wealth building. The journey also involves reevaluating personal relationships. Not everyone can accompany the journey toward wealth. If close connections drain energy, belittle ambitions, or reinforce harmful habits, it becomes necessary to reconsider who has influence. The people with whom time is spent shape behavior, beliefs, and ultimately outcomes. If these individuals do not inspire growth, it is acceptable to outgrow them. No one is entitled to lifelong access to someone else's energy. Surrounding oneself with others who are building, learning, and striving fosters a powerful environment for growth. Their mindset becomes contagious. Another costly habit to let go of is the desire to impress others. Purchasing luxury items, designer clothing, or extravagant experiences for the sake of appearance may give the illusion of wealth, but usually indicates someone trying to be seen rather than someone quietly building. True wealth does not require validation. Often, those with significant financial success appear modest because they understand that wealth lies in what is not immediately visible. Expensive purchases often come at the cost of future financial value. Instead of performing for others, the focus must remain on building silently and consistently. Progress should be the measure of success, not external approval. Wealth also demands the sacrifice of a victim mindset. Personal responsibility is essential. Blaming external forces such as the system, family circumstances, or employers cedes power to things beyond one's control. Those who build wealth take ownership of their outcomes, including their failures. Obstacles are seen as opportunities to adapt and grow. Instead of saying, "I can't because," the question becomes, "How can I?" Taking even one small step forward in the face of challenge begins the journey toward lasting financial change. Thinking long-term is another key aspect. While many focus only on the coming days or weeks, those who build wealth look years, even decades ahead. Compounding, whether in finances or personal development, requires time. The most powerful results come from staying committed long enough to experience multiplication. By envisioning the desired lifestyle 5, 10, or 20 years into the future, a clear direction is established. That clarity allows for reverse engineering the steps to achieve it. Saving, investing, and living with intention becomes easier when guided by long-term purpose. Entertainment, while not inherently negative, can become a barrier when it consumes the majority of available time. Replacing just 1 hour of passive entertainment with active learning each day can create a powerful shift. Wealthy individuals prioritize self-education. They read, listen to insightful content, attend courses, and invest in skill development. These habits compound into a mindset equipped for growth. A commitment to daily learning builds the knowledge and perspective necessary for long-term success. Another sacrifice involves moving beyond reliance on a single source of income. Depending entirely on one job creates vulnerability. If that income stops, so does the lifestyle. Those who achieve wealth create multiple income streams through side projects, freelance work, investments, or businesses. Even small supplemental earnings add financial flexibility. Over time, these additional sources build toward freedom. Exploring ways to monetize existing skills can begin the journey toward greater financial security. Fear, particularly fear of failure, must also be overcome. Many who attain wealth have failed often, but they treat those failures as lessons. Each setback becomes a form of tuition, education that brings them closer to their goals. Success is not about avoiding mistakes, but learning from them faster than others. The more attempts made, the more knowledge is gained. This process builds resilience and confidence. Reflecting on past failures reveals valuable insights that can be applied immediately, accelerating growth. Sacrificing extra hours in bed may seem minor, but it holds great significance. Early rising offers control over the day. Mornings are quiet, focused, and free from distraction. This time can be used for planning, reflection, learning, or progressing toward goals. Even a small adjustment, such as waking up 15 minutes earlier, can set a positive tone for the day. Consistently using that time with intention creates momentum, and momentum leads to results. Ultimately, wealth is not built through secrets or shortcuts. It is the result of disciplined daily action, made without applause, fueled by faith in the future. Each dollar saved, skill gained, and habit formed contributes to a life worth living. Income minus expenses equals investment capacity. The larger that gap becomes, the faster wealth grows. Change begins by making just one sacrifice. Over time, these sacrifices transform into strengths. Wealth is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is not about deprivation. It is about intention. A wealthy life is not simply financial. It is designed. By choosing purpose over impulse, value over vanity, and direction over distraction, anyone can begin the journey toward lasting prosperity. Discipline creates systems. Systems create freedom, and freedom is the true measure of wealth. Thanks for watching InvestingFlix, where smart money learns smarter moves. Subscribe for more insights that grow your wealth.